So my first impressions of the beta, I played it on Steam. As soon as it released, I was awake and thought, hey, why not play it? However, playing as team survivor, team player I should say, as good friends, it couldn't matchmake for some reason. I'm not sure why, because people were actually playing at that time. Playing as the survivor first, maybe I should have done mastermind first, but I played as survivor and I was the guy with the shotgun, not sure what his name was, Daniel I think. So I played as him, get to the first area and we all just simply die in the first room. We all died in the first area, we didn't make it that far in the area itself. You know, the lickers just kept coming at us. So I played as the survivor first and then mastermind twice. I want to first talk about mastermind and then my experience with the survivors. So playing as the mastermind, it kind of felt like he was OP. He didn't have any cooldown system, so he could just keep spawning more enemies as soon as you kill the zombie. So as you can see here in the footage, I have like 3 zombies or something. Like I have a lot of enemies, plus I can also take the machine gun out on my camera. Plus I'm getting Mr. X ready to deploy. I'm not gonna deploy him just yet, but I kind of feel like there needs to be some sort of cooling, some limitation to how much you can put in, because otherwise the survivors are not gonna stand a chance. In both my mastermind playthroughs, they made it to area 2. First of all, I played on keyboard, which I'm not used to, so I switched to controller, and since it's a PS4 controller and there's Xbox button layout on the computer, I got a little confused, so that's my fault. If only the PS4 beta has worked on day 1, I wouldn't have this problem. But like the survivors have a lot of advantages too, especially January. Like she can disable the cameras. If they all cooperate and you know, they should use their abilities more. They should learn about their characters. Really recommend that you play the tutorial and that you also read about the characters before going into the demo or the full game, because otherwise you're not gonna survive at all. I can kind of see that, you know, the mastermind is supposed to be a little OP. He's sitting in his lab and like kind of like Jigsaw, you know what I'm saying? So the controls were pretty fluid in my opinion, both as the mastermind and the survivors. Didn't notice anything like chopping or any delay, but yeah, it was pretty cool. There is a lot of things you have to take in. It's not your usual versus game online like Call of Duty or something, or Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th. It's not really like that, because here the mastermind is not there with you like Jason is, or the creature that hunts you in Dead by Daylight. The mastermind depends on all the enemies and the traps around the areas trying to stop you. If you just don't rush it and like look around, look for cameras and look for traps, that's what I would recommend. And I also would recommend that you play with headphones. You can hear the enemies better, because the mastermind can place enemies in rooms far away from you, and you might be able to hear the zombie dog or the zombie that's just waiting for you. And don't open doors just running in there. You're gonna get trapped, you're gonna get a licker running towards you, or a zombie that's just gonna bite you. The mastermind can also control some of the creatures, not all of them. You can control the zombies, I believe, and X of course is controllable, only controllable by the mastermind. He will not operate by himself. So yeah, I believe in the main game there is 4 areas, or was that the closed beta? I'm not too sure. I can see this game being fun. I just think it needs a little bit tweaking here and there. But you also have to separate yourself quite a bit. If you're all just at the same place and at the same room and everything, the mastermind can just kill you all there. If he has the biggest chance, just deploying a few zombies, maybe a dog or licker, and then deploying X right after, so the zombies and the licker would be a distraction for you. And when I deployed X, it was pretty fun actually, just having to control X. That's wow. I got 2 survivors down, I believe. I think I just hunted the same person twice in my Mastermind playthroughs. I just kept spamming the same button rather than using all the other buttons. I wanted to make sure. I was worried that X would disappear after some time, which he does. I think it was like 30 seconds or something. I had a good amount of time. Maybe it was no, I think it's 30 seconds. And then X went down on his knees, and yeah, I got back to the camera. Yeah, there was other moves too that you can see here on the screen. I just didn't use it really much. But yeah, with the Mastermind you have a variety of creatures and enemies you can deploy. There's a zombie, there's armor zombie, there's both male female zombies. I think there's a difference between them, I believe. The females are more faster, but the males are more tougher to defeat, I think. I'm not too sure about that one, but there are armor zombies. I guess that's policemen. You can also deploy crawling zombies. There's zombie dogs, lickers, and for your camera you can shoot with the machine gun, put some sort of gas. I'm not sure what it actually did. As the Mastermind you can also control doors. You can even control some of the zombies as well. When you control a zombie you have the option to swing at them or grab them. I would recommend grab because it has long range. And it mostly goes through bullets too, unless it's a shotgun or magnum or something, then the zombie will be knocked down. So I managed to win the second round by timeout. None of them made it in time because I deployed X right at the exit and the biocore, and they were hiding, so there was like 1 minute left or something, and they tried to extend the time, which was fine with me because they obviously wouldn't have time. So when X disappeared, I decided, okay, I'm gonna plant more zombies, more traps and everything, and I'm gonna switch cameras. When the camera is shut, it will come back after, I would say, 10 to 20 seconds or something. It will come back. It'll show as a red disabled camera on the map, and then it will come back. But yeah, I prefer to play it on controller. It was much more easier for me to deploy things, and I could actually deploy X, which I couldn't on my first Mastermind playthrough. You can see X is just there. There was no button I could press to deploy him, as you can see by yourself. But yeah, the first matchmaking was pretty quickly. When it comes to team survival, we couldn't matchmake, me and my friend BTK Kuma. We couldn't matchmake at all. So I'm wondering if that's an issue with our end or their end. Because as soon as I went to Mastermind, after giving up on team play, I got matched in like 3 minutes. But yeah, remember this is an open beta, and it could be very different from the full game. There is probably a lot more items they've added. Expect a day 1 patch that's gonna fix some stuff, add some new things. But yeah, I'm hoping they're gonna add the feature to a Mastermind / survivor team play, or just call it team play, where you have 5 friends, yourself included. One of them is gonna be the Mastermind, the other 4 is gonna be the survivors. Because right now in the open beta there's only a team play for survivors, and it would be pretty cool if they added the Mastermind team play as well. I think that's a needed feature. Like, I can easily imagine 5 friends being like, alright, so I'm gonna be the Mastermind and you're all gonna try and escape. But yeah, we'll see. As for the online, usually in Capcom games and in old Resident Evil games, the online was pretty bad. And there's also people who wants a voting button to kick people out that was AFK or trolling or something. But I can see why people would want it. It can also easily be abused. Remember, this is only an open beta. The full game might have something. This is just an impressions video, not a full review. I will do a review once the full game releases. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed playing the beta and this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button for more. We'll see you in the next one.